Have you ever wondered what it would be like to own your very own dragon? As a pet to take in the more difficult, deeper mobs in the dungeons? Well, hopefully this video can help you just do that. The Tamer Bard is the current template I use myself, and I would 100% recommend it for anybody that's out there who wants to start taming. With this template, you will require the following skills: animal taming, animal lore, magic, musician, provoking, veterinary, and meditation. Now, meditation can be swapped out for a different skill if you want. However, if you're wanting to be more than 100 on animal taming and animal lore, for example, going right up to 120, which is the max, you can drop meditation down to 60 and it still does quite well for you. For the first 50 skill points, you can either create a new character by selecting taming and animal lore when you're starting out your skills, or alternatively, if you've got a character already you want to adapt it into a tamer, you can purchase your first 50 skill points over at the NPC Master Stabler for animal lore and taming as well. It's around 500 for each one, so it's quite cheap. To level your skills from 50 to 60, hinds and timber wolves are really great for this. Many wolves and hinds spawn near the Mimic and Vesper area. Between 60 and 75, you want to be taming walruses and polar bears. These can be located at Dagger Island, and it's best to tame them, both of these animals, around that region. Also, if you see one that's been tamed already by somebody else and then you second tame it, so like second time taming the same animal, you will get a bit of a bonus as well for it. It's a little bit better XP for you. Now, between 75 to 85, you want to start focusing on snow leopards and panthers. If you stay around the Dagger Island but concentrate on snow leopards, it'll be fine for that. Also, around this level you can start taming scorpions. Now, if you get 5 scorpions when you're at lower level, they are great. They really have, because they have something called a pack instinct if you have the same creature or same animal of the same kind, if that makes sense. For example, 5 scorpions or 5 bears, you get a little bit of a damage boost as well with that, so they do really good, especially if you're going through shame. It'll wipe out the earth elementals, no problems for you. Now, between 85 to 100, you really want to start focusing on great hearts, white wolves, along with fire lizards and hellcats. These can be located at the fire dungeon. White wolves are over at the Dagger Island where you were previously, and great hearts can be located around the moon gate at Moonglow, and also around the Mimic and Vesper area again. Once you reach Grandmaster, which is 100 and up to 120 skill points, Ridgebacks and bulls are probably your best bet. Now, Ridgebacks can be found at a small keep just north of the desert, south of you. On that little road, there's like a little keep. You can find Ridgebacks there. There's 2 drakes in there as well, so you can also try and tame the drakes as well if you wish. And bulls can be located around south of Vesper. That's quite a good location for them. And also Jehelm Farm, the like little pen that they got up at the top. I won't lie, I'll sugarcoat it by saying that taming it is an easy skill to do, because it's not. It's really not. It's the hardest and the longest skill grind for XP, and it takes absolutely forever to try and do it. I'm not trying to put you off, I'm just trying to be realistic with you. But when you do get to it, it is probably the best skill to use. It really is. It's a fun character to have. And my tamer that I use it all the time. I don't use any other character anymore, really. It is mainly the tamer. I go out with my dragon, my meta dragon, and also my white wim, and we just farm for gold for hours in all the dungeons, and you get really, really good gold and really good money for it as well. So 100% I would recommend it. Now, if you start struggling around 90, I'll be honest with you, I bought the scrolls from around 90 up to 105, so I've spent an absolute fortune. The average scroll price goes for 175,000 gold, which is a crazy amount, but if you manage to get it for 150, probably snap them up and keep them in your bank till later on. Alternatively, these skill scrolls can actually be found on Monster of the Week monsters. Now, to find out which Monster of the Week it is, if you go to Britannia Bank, there's a little guy on the side, and all you need to do is double click that guy and it'll come up with what Monster of the Week it is for that week. The Monster of the Week, you get better loot and more of a percentage of dropping rares, such as animal taming scrolls. When you're roughly around 90, I'd probably say if you get a couple of drakes, they're good for the weaker enemies in dungeons. Around 96, you should be able to have your own dragon along with a nightmare. That's a good combination to have as well. So you can ride around in your nightmare, jump off it, start killing the monsters using it with your dragon. And as you get a little bit harder and a little bit more up and Grandmaster, I would recommend having a white rim and a dragon combination until you can get your money saved up to buy yourself a meta dragon egg. Now meta dragon eggs go for around 650,000 gold, so they're very expensive, so that's why I would recommend getting dragon and white rim to start off first, because you can tackle really good and strong monsters with that and get some good loot. Eventually though, once you do get your meta dragon egg, and you can just level it up until the highest level, level 7. They are extremely powerful, especially if they're teamed up with a white rim, which has been trained up since the start of your egg, because you've had it with your previous dragon. Well, it's a really killer combination, really. You can take on pretty much anything solo in there, other than harrowers. Unfortunately, you do need to still have a little bit of a guild with that one. Okay, if you found this video helpful and informative, and you did like it, don't forget to hit the subscription button if you are new to the channel, or alternatively, hit that thumbs up button. So thank you very much. Good luck out there with your taming, and I'll see you again next time. Thank you very much. Bye for now.